Welcome to Outlander Media Network. I'm Kirby Lee Bailey. We're at Headliners Music Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm with Jrumma.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you don't have to talk into it.
I don't got to lean into it.
You don't have to lean into it.
All right.
This is going to be like first time I saw you with Dropout Kings. Last time was last year. Was it Hallowbleed or was it the Christmas show?
It was a Christmas show. It was the last one.
Christmas show. Why was such a long break in between shows like that?
Oh my God, a lot. Well, the big reason I took off, I took a break, man. I started working on production, because I was working with so many producers, but I was so leaning on them, and I wanted to turn around and put more out. But at the same time, it's just it was something I've always put off because I'm like, man, this is just a whole new bike to learn how to ride, So and I got sober, so working on sobriety, kind of bettering myself and learning how to produce. That's mainly where I've been hiding off at. So,
how long you been sober?
2 years, 4 months, and I think 5 days.
Wow, that's doing good. What was the drug of choice?
Alcohol was the door to all of it.
Oh yeah,
it was the root of the problem always. So.
It's like, here comes the at the beginning I say, here comes the amazing beer boy, and then later on night, there's creepy drunk guy.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can hear it in my catalog. It's like I just listen back to my own music. I'm like, oh shit, I probably got a problem, man. Talking about all these dark nights with a bottle at my feet or something. I'm like, man, that's like the common denominator in all these bad nights.
But it helps you write a good album.
It did, making a martyr.
But but now you look back, like with me, on November 23rd this year will be my 20th year clean.
Oh wow, hell yeah.
And so I always admire somebody that gets themselves clean, because a lot of people just can't do it. You're hanging in there. I mean, when I first went to, I was in AA for my first 20 meetings because they were mandatory and it was a nudge from the judge. And like I said, I always tell people, I learned the hard way. You got to think, I didn't get sober till, this will be my 20th year. So I was 35 when I got sober. And I'm probably a lot older than, I'm older than you at that stage of the game. I was 35. You were how old now?
31.
31? Wow, you look so young. You don't look a day under 30.
I got a baby face.
And who's this little lady with you?
Introduce yourself. This is Melanie B.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm the newest fiance.
The newest fiance.
Newest fiance!
Sounds like shots fired, doesn't it?
What's your nickname, ma'am? Next!
I just mean it's fairly new, so I'm still, showing off the ring and feeling all sparkly and stuff.
And singer-songwriter.
Yes, and singer-songwriter. I'm featured on our newest single that I'm performing with him tonight, called Eye of My Storm, is our first collaboration, and I'm super excited to perform it.
So do y'all kind of do it like in a Linkin Park kind of way, like he raps and you sing? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of Linkin Park, what do y'all think about Linkin Park back together?
I love it.
I'm so excited. I've loved everything they've put out so far. I can't wait for the new album.
I hate that it's so controversial because the music's so good.
Well, I pre-ordered the album the day they announced it, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be in line with the rest of the people with it. If the tour goes on, whatever show's closest to me will be the one I get tickets to.
Emily's so dope, man. The first time I heard The Emptiness Machine, I was blown away instantly. I'm like, oh my God, they couldn't have done better. Because if they would have tried to pick somebody that sounded just like Chester, like a male lead with something similar, it would have seemed like he was being replaced by a clone, But she's so unique, but also shares some of the same characteristics with her range and everything. It's just, I don't know, I love it.
I mean, I seen her years ago perform with the band Dead Sarah at the Exit 111 in Manchester, Tennessee. It was a big old 3-day festival, and she put on a pretty good show that day. And I was like, they told her that she was going to be announced. I mean, I had my pick for a female. I mean, I was kind of leaning towards Lilac with this. I don't know if you've heard that band.
Oh yeah,
they're great. I've seen them live. They've been on the show once.
I was studying whenever there was the rumors going around who might end up being in the band.
Well, I mentioned it in the interview last year. I said, y'all are kind of you could be like a Linkin Park with a female lead, and I thought, well, maybe they'll pick this up.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in another interview with the Cottonmouth Kings up here in Louisville. I said, hey, what about you guys? Because when Linkin Park first went on the road, they opened for the Cottonmouth Kings many years ago, back in the 90s.
No shit.
And I was like, would that be awesome if y'all got on the opening track for those guys?
What a massive opportunity, dude.
I mean, it's, and you do. See, last year what got me hooked. You did a song from Linkin Park. Was it Hybrid?
In the
end, and it was a very fucking cool ass cover. I love the cover.
Fuck yeah, thank you, man.
I mean, I was like, he is spot on with this song. It's spot on. If he just has a female lead, that way she could do Chester, and he could do.
Oh my God, that cover opened up so many doors for me too. That's what really got me on the radar of breaking out of my like Kentuckiana box of people hearing me, my algorithms and everything. Because it's so crazy too. Because I put it out. I can't remember the exact date I put it out, but it was actually out for like a whole year. It never caught fire. One day I just woke up and someone's like, "Look at this TikTok with your song on it," and it was one of those moments. You just check your phone and all of a sudden you got notifications on everything, and it's like, oh, here's a TikTok with 1 million views. Here's a reel with 1 million views. Oh, there's 20,000 reels with this song. I don't know where it started.
So, are you going to be with a record label now, or have you signed with anybody yet?
Super duper independent, man.
Fucking A.
That's the goal, is to stay that way too. It's I have gotten some offers as far as like wanting to buy the rights of that cover, you know, but it's like a couple grand offer. It's like,
no. Wait, because like I said, you did the right thing waiting, because now Linkin Park is together.
yeah.
Was that your first time performing it live when you did it last year at, was it Mob Style Christmas or was it Hallowbleed? It was Mob Style Christmas.
It was Mob Style Christmas. I want to be honest, I think it was. No, I did it once. It was at a She Fest up at Carl's Tavern. It was like a couple years ago, or a couple years before then. It's not a good performance of it.
Well,
I don't really remember it that much.
Oh, hell. We always have those off days every once in a while.
Well, I was just giving every single track. It's like I was trying so hard to compete with the actual track coming through. So I was just giving it everything I got. By the time I put my... I was like, I put my... It was bad. It was not good at all.
So do you have any CDs or anything available yet, or are you just all streaming?
Everything's digital right now. I just haven't re-upped on everything. The thing is, the first project I put out was called We Never Walk Alone. It's on SoundCloud. Very, like, rapper getting started, just leasing beats. Not a lot of professionalism to it. I don't own, like, any of those songs on paper. So it's like SoundCloud. Now, Making a Martyr was all produced by Ritual of Ether. That, I've had all hard copies for it. I don't have any on me for the show. But what I'm working on now for the next show, which I think we're going to book something in my hometown around, like, March. It's like a hometown headliner kickoff kind of thing. But we're going to have, like, a best of, because I've put out a lot of singles that don't have a home. But I don't want to put out like an actual album using all those, because it seems lazy. It looks like I'm just trying to fill spots for an album.
I buy it.
So I don't know.
I love CDs. I can't help it.
I don't know if I'm gonna like mix the name of the two albums, like Martyrs Never Walk Alone or something. Making a Martyrs and We Never Walk Alone. But I'm gonna do some kind of deluxe thing with some new tracks on it, with all those singles that never found a home. Combine them with like the most popular tracks from the other two. Redo the ones that are, like I said, aged and could be cleaned up quite a bit.
Well, see, I've got to ask this question. What is your hometown?
Bardstown.
Where's that at? I don't have a clue.
45 minutes south of here.
South. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind, baby, because that's closer to us. Are you on Central Time or Eastern Time?
We're Eastern Time.
Ah, fuck. Not again. 45 minutes south, that puts us closer, because it takes us like almost 3 hours to get here from Nashville.
Oh, yeah. It was like an American Ninja Warrior challenge to be sober living in Bardstown, too. Because it's the bourbon capital of the world. So, I mean, it literally, the oxygen smells like bourbon. It's a beautiful small town, though. It really is.
We do some of these little small towns. When are you talking about possibly doing this show?
We're shooting for, like, March 1st.
March 1st. Keep that in mind, baby.
Man,
I'm excited for that. March 1st. And what will be the name of the place y'all going to play at?
I'm waiting to announce it, because there's a few different... This is all very flexible still.
Right.
Could end up the weekend after, the weekend before, and there's like a couple different places it may or may not be at. So.
I mean, we've only got one show booked for next year right now, and it's in April. I'm not going to say who it is, because y'all might think a little less of me.
I'm so curious now.
Kylie Minogue. She's like a European... Sometimes I had to get my gay on to go to one of these little shows. It's, like we were at the other night, we were interviewing Jess Glenn, and she sings a song, Rather Be. It was a Grammy Award winning song.
Really?
She's a one-hit wonder. here, but she's got like 7 number ones in England. But she was up to, she knows who the song. You know the song, Rather Be?
Yeah.
It's very catchy.
Yeah,
You'll be.
it is. I'm more into pop than he is, because that's more.
I'm so out of the loop with things that are popular.
I mean, we did a show earlier this year. We went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to go see Sophia Ellis Baxter.
That's exciting.
Yeah, she sings "Murder on the Dance Floor." You ever seen the movie Saltburn?
I don't know.
It's very catchy.
Maybe I would if I heard it, but that's kind of like with everything, really.
Yeah.
See, I'm one of those people that get stuck on like what I love forever. If it ain't broke, don't break it. I'll listen to the same album for 10 years.
But you said you got ADHD. How you stay with one album?
I listened to the same 100 albums for the last 10
Oh,
years.
okay. That's how
It is, but I mean, there's so many times people will be like, you don't know who this is? You don't know who that is? How old are you? You should know them. But if you play it for me, I'm like, oh, that song. Oh, that one. Gotcha.
I mean, I'm all over the place with music. I mean, we'll do rock here, rap here, pop. I mean, I'm the type I went to Las Vegas to see Katy Perry's residency.
I mean, that was sick, wasn't it?
Oh, it was pretty fucking awesome. We went to Spring to see. Oh, I tell you, you might not know. Well, we went to Spring and saw 2 Vegas shows. We saw the Scorpions on their residency, Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Yeah.
But
Got me on that one.
but we saw this other rap act at a show in Fremont. I don't know, but I guarantee you got to know this band, the Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh, hell yeah.
We saw them out there too. That was fucking awesome.
They were just here for Bourbon and Beyond, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were at that show, and I was like, yeah, hip, hop. It's like, yeah, don't judge my singing right there, because it is very off-key.
Nailed it. No, it's perfect.
Some people say I can sing tenor, and they need me to sing 10 or more miles away from them. They usually tell me. But we're going to get excited for March, and we're excited for Hallowbleed tonight.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on the show, Jrumma. And we will see you tonight on the show tonight. And follow us on Outlander Media Network, and we are out of here.
Absolutely. At Jrumma Music and at
Melanie B.
Awesome. There you go.